So you just watched that happen. A messy stakeholder email turned into complete, verified user story in under 10 minutes. And the question in your head right now is probably how, or maybe is this real? It is real. And in this lecture, I'm going to explain exactly why it works. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you the 3 things AI cannot do for you. Because if I skip that part, you will hit a wall in a week 2 and blame the tool. And I would rather set the right expectations now. Okay? And if you've tried using AI for user stories before and got garbage back, stay with me. That's not an AI problem, that's an input problem. And that's exactly what this framework fixes. Manual refinement is slow for 3 reasons, and all 3 are pattern problems. And that matters because pattern problems are exactly what AI is built for. Okay, so let's go one by one. Number 1 is vague inputs. Stakeholders do not speak in user story format. They never have and they never will. They send you a Slack message that says the checkout is broken and we are losing money and can you also fix a mobile? That's not a user story. That's just someone thinking out loud. And right now, you are the one translating that into structure every single time. Vague input is pattern problem. AI does that translation in seconds. Number 2 is missing acceptance criteria. When you write a story manually, you catch 2, maybe 3 edge cases. The ones you've seen before, the ones you remember from the last time something broke, AI catches 8 to 15. Let me show you what I mean. A typical human written edge case. User enters invalid email. That's the one you remembered. Now here is what AI adds in the same pass. Expired session during checkout, payments succeed but confirmation email fails, mobile network drops mid-transaction, duplicate submission on retry, 4 scenarios you wouldn't have written down until one of them broke in production. Missing edge cases is a pattern problem. Number 3, format inconsistency. Every product owner writes stories differently. Your style, my style, the new hire style. AI enforces a template every time. Same structure, same level of detail, same format. Your developers stop wasting time decoding what the PO meant this week. Inconsistent format is a pattern problem. Now here is the part most AI courses skip, and it's the part that will save you from disappointment. AI cannot prioritize your backlog, and it shouldn't. That's product judgment, not pattern matching. It can structure 10 stories perfectly. It cannot tell you which one to build first. That requires business context, stakeholder input, and product strategy that no prompt can replicate. That's your job. AI cannot create team alignment. Shared understanding comes from conversation, not from a prompt window. Your refinement meeting still happens. It just gets shorter and better because the team starts from 80% complete draft instead of a blank page. AI cannot navigate politics. When 2 stakeholders want opposite things and neither will give in, that's not a requirements problem. That's a political problem, and no prompt fixes that. This course teaches you to use AI for the preparation, the drafting, the structuring, the edge case discovery. The meetings where real decisions happen, those are still yours. They just take 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. Okay? Let me show you what this looks like in numbers. This is the before and after. Time per story, 30 to 90 minutes dropped to 3 to 10. Acceptance criteria, often missing or vague, becomes 4 to 7 specific testable criteria. Edge cases code, 2 or 3 become 8 to 15. Gherkin scenarios, those are structured, plain language description of how software should behave, are rarely written by hand, but they can be auto-generated and review-ready. Invest compliance, manual self-check, if you do it at all, becomes AI verified against your definition of ready. Story consistency varies by author, becomes standardized every time. Meeting length 90 to 120 minutes drops to 30. And here is what matters most. Nothing disappears. Your meetings still happen, your team still reviews, your judgment still drives every decision. What changes is that 80% of the groundwork is done before you walk into the room. That's the shift. You go from writer to editor. Writer starts from a blank page, editors improve something that already exists. 80% of refinement is pattern-based labor. Formatting, structuring, and writing acceptance criteria. That's not a product thinking, that's a labor discussed as a product work. And AI handles the patterns, you handle the decisions. Okay? In the next video, I'm going to give you the exact 5 prompts that produces what you saw in the cold open: context injection, raw request capture, ask for structure, force edge cases, test and validate. And that's the C.R.A.F.T framework. 5 steps, 5 prompts, 1 sprint ready story. I'll see you there.